Zoe can do it. You can do it. All the best of luck, guys. Just remember, be yourself. So let's continue on that trend of inspiring young people with superstar athletes like Wade van Niekerk. Obviously, we love and we have him on the show all the time. Caster Semenya, our golden girl. South Africans have seen firsthand how sport has the ability to completely change and redirect your life. Our next guest, Munya Maraire, has dedicated his life to making sure young African athletes get the opportunity to make their names on a global sporting stage through scholarships to international colleges and universities. We'd like to welcome to the show the CEO and founder of Worldwide Scholarships. Munya, welcome to it, my brother.
Thanks a lot, man. Great being here.
Definitely a kindred spirit here. I've loved connecting with you. Just even over the few minutes that we've been able to talk, I'm going to ask you to go back to the very beginning. How did Worldwide Scholarships come from? Seems like a simple thing, but this has got to have taken a bit of a journey. Where did it all begin?
Well, I always wanted to do this when I was in high school because I noticed that the kids that were really, really talented were not the ones that were getting the opportunities. And I mean, I was a national champion. I'm actually naturally from Zimbabwe. And, you know, the kid that came second to me when I watched the video, we were doing hurdles and he didn't have the same kind of form that I did. And I was like, man, if this guy just had a little bit of coaching, he would have killed me. And it just basically birthed in me this dream to want to empower the talent of Africa through all the different things that we're doing. So now Worldwide Scholarships, we're now 16 years since we began, and there's so many things that we're now doing. We're evolving into so many other chapters in terms of what we're doing as an organization.
It must be so gratifying, validating as just a human being, never mind a sports mad fan, to see that progression. How do you identify that talent? What's that first seed that gets planted?
See, talent identification is a tricky business because, you know, you can find a kid. I mean, I believe that in every ghetto, everywhere around Africa, and not even just South Africa, the whole continent of Africa, if you throw a stone in any direction, you'll hit someone who's got talent. The issues that are very important are being able to develop that talent, to make a platform so that that talent can actually thrive. And I think that's where a lot of the work needs to go in terms of what we need to do with the talent that we identify. And as an organization, that's what we're doing, creating the different systems, platforms, businesses actually, that would assist talent to develop and to be empowered.
And we're going to chat about that business in just a moment, but I've got to ask you to kind of open up your personal journey. You lost your arm 3 years ago in an accident. Yeah. How does that fuel you? How long did it take for you to come to terms with it? As someone who lives physically, who was a super achieving athlete, what life lessons do you carry through an experience like that?
You see, I mean, that was for me probably devastating. Yeah. I mean, you wake up the next hour and then you now can't do the simple things. For me, it's not the difficult things that are difficult. It's the simple things. And that's been the most devastating chapter of my life. But what it did for me is it gave me perspective. Because now you look at life in a very different way completely. You don't look at it in terms of the now. You look at what does my future look like? What does my contribution look like? Because I may not have a chance to contribute again. Yeah. What's my legacy? But, you know, legacy sometimes is more self-centered, you know what I mean? But it's like my contribution, we're all playing some sort of a piece, and I don't know if you ever watched there's a butterfly effect where something can happen in Israel, but over here we got no water or something like that, who knows?
Completely.
So that for me, it's been more about perspective and to just live every moment. I mean, people say cliche, hey, live every moment, you know, like it's your last, but
it really could be. We're going to put all of your details up on all of our social media platforms. They're up on the screen right now. I know that you need help from big business out there. It's about creating commerce around this. Yeah. You're not only offering, I think, athletes an opportunity to achieve athletic goals, but also to create a new life for themselves. These guys are getting university degrees, and they're getting a chance at a much better life. And at the heart of it, it's absolutely amazing. Munya, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really do appreciate your time and everything that you're doing. Please keep us in that conversation. If anything happens, please let us know. We've got an awesome social media team. Munya, CEO and founder of Worldwide Scholarships.